Hello and welcome to another edition of BattleTech Advanced, brought to you by Commando Gaming, Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. We're continuing our series on BattleTech Advanced, eagerly awaiting the drop of the quad update, which is probably going to be on Saturday. It's not set in stone, it's set in pencil, but it's looking more and more like Saturday will be the day that we get an update on BTA that includes quads, something we've been looking for ever since this game dropped almost 3 years ago. We will have quads in the game, as well as updated pathing for our mechs, which is great as well. So there's a lot of good things coming down the pike. So what we're doing this week is we're doing Clan Week, which I do every time before a restart. I jump into clan space and spend a week kicking clan butt before we do a restart. So that's what we're doing this week. So we have traveled to a new planet. We have traveled to Perot here. It's also known as Shaula 3025. So we just dropped here, so all of our mechs are shiny and new, all of our pilots are ready to go. So let's jump into this battle. We have some that are still repairing, but let's see. Actually, let's just wait a couple days. We've got a summoner which we picked up on our last mission against the clans. Yeah, let's just wait a couple days. Go. All of our pilots and mechs are ready to go, including our brand new summoner, which I'm excited about. So let's do that. We had a wraith that was heavily destroyed, heavily damaged, so I traded that for the summoner. Obviously the summoner is not going to be a scout per se, but we had to give something up. That's our rule for Clan Week, is if we put something new in the mech bay that is a clan mech, we have to give up the Inner Sphere mech. That's how we do Clan Week here. I want to encourage everyone to follow for a Funko Pop. And also, it's Challenge Week here. So if you guys want to decide how I'm going to do my new fresh start, you can vote with your channel points to decide where I start our next group of adventures. Do you want me to start in clan space? Do you want me to use battle armor? Do you want me to do pirate? Any and all options are on the table. If you want to spend your channel points to make me miserable with my fresh start, feel free to do so. Alright, so let's pick a mission. Let's get into this. We got about 2 hours. We got one mission available on this planet. That's it. Alright, let's complete this mission. Hopefully this will lead to other missions. So we have a defend the base mission here. Alright, we're going to take our monster, king crab, stalker, our artillery support, our sniper, our night gear, and we'll take our new summoner as well. Let's see. Do I want to take the summoner? No, I don't want to take the summoner because we need a scout. So let's take our scout. And we'll take Manticore because our other scout is fully leveled up. Hey Thomas, good morning. We're continuing Clan Week as we eagerly await the drop of the update for BattleTech Advanced, which we're hoping will be on Saturday. Thanks for joining us. Also, Thomas, if you're interested in spending your channel points, you, along with the rest of the audience, can decide how I start my next fresh start. So if we get enough people interested in committing their channel points to deciding how I do my next fresh start, we will do we'll do a vote in our Discord. And you guys can decide what my next playthrough, which will probably start on Sunday, assuming that we get an update on Saturday. So if you're interested in dictating the terms of my start, you can use your channel points as a group to get to that point where you can dictate what I do for my fresh start. Of course, with my fresh start, we're also going to have the ability to name pilots and mechs. Although, if you name a mech, you better make it a mech that's going to be around for a while, because usually early on in campaigns, I go through mechs pretty quickly as I constantly upgrade my lance. Or my mech bay, to be more accurate. Okay. Alright, we've got engineers coming in to set up the defenses. You guys kind of know the deal.
Yep.
Alright, so on this map it's kind of tricky because they always have enemies coming from this direction. Okay, so what you do for the start, Thomas, is for the channel, if you go to your channel point, which is the bubble below messaging, there is, if you click on there, there is the challenge of where you dictate where I start my new playthrough, if that makes sense. So if you just go to click on that Alpha Strike bubble below send a message, it will give you all of your options, including the challenge that you can spend your channel points on. It's a definitely a crowdfunding event, but as we've seen in the past, you guys always rise to the challenge of a challenge and use those channel points to make things challenging for me. So please do so. And then we'll have a vote in Discord about, or a poll in Discord.
I'm your spaniel.
About what my fresh start should be.
I'm your spaniel.
So this one is tricky because we're gonna have to
Firing.
You don't see the challenge. Let me go in. It should be available. Give me 1 second, folks. This is important channel business. Let me go in and see if the challenge is not activated. It should be. Yeah, it should be available. It should be labeled Decide Jeff's new BTA start. And it should be available because it's showing as available on my end. Actually, let's see. So you have to scroll down. Might be we have too many things in the board, so let me actually take 1 second and so we're going to customize our manage rewards and challenge. We might have too many challenges, so let me find name a mech, name a pilot. Yeah, it's actually on the top, Thomas. Now, if you, it says decide Jeff's new BTA start. It's at the very top after you push your Alpha Strike button. It's not a button, it's kind of like a title over all of your other options to use your channel points. So you should be able to see it. If not, let me know. Hey, Simmons. Thomas, let me know if you could see it now. You should definitely be able to see it now. Simmons, thank you for joining us. We have something new for you to use your channel points on.
What do you need?
I know you're always looking for that, so we're anticipating that we're going to have a fresh start in the next, probably on Sunday. So you can use your channel points to figure out ways to make my fresh start as miserable as possible for me. By selecting how I start my fresh start.
Confirmed.
Do I play with battle armor? Do I start as a pirate? Do I start in clan space? These are all ways to make my lives miserable.
How might I help?
And you can see the start that you want to see.
Roger. Full speed.
So please check that out. Alright, so we got some vehicles. And we've got some mechs here and here. So it should be, Thomas, if you go click on the Alpha Strike, on the very top, it's not a button, it's a banner. It says, decide Jeff's new BTA start. 29 days left. So if you see that on the top, Simmons, can you see if you see our new challenge, which is decide Jeff's new BTA start in your channel point options? If not, I will fix it, but it's showing on my end, so I'm confused. Alright, let's put some fast cam on the field here.
Certainly.
We've got a Grendel, that's a very solid medium mech. There you go! Chumsuki found it. He's contributed 2,000 in total to decide Jeff's new BTA start. Thank you! There we go, M. Simmons contributed 2,000 to decide Jeff's new BTA start. Thank you, guys! We want to see if we can get that total up by Sunday.
Good to go.
So you guys can pick our fresh start item. Alright, I need to get our monster
Roger. Full speed.
relocated because I want to... Your phone must be stupid. Yeah, Thomas, you might need to try it at home. It could just be that it's not showing on your phone. But it is there, and you're certainly not stupid. Alright, let's try to overheat that Nova. Not the best 10% chance, but
On it.
fortunately the Inferno has a wide arc. Ooh, we hit a double heat sink on that Nova. Nice. Alright, some good clan mechs on the out there for us to destroy, hopefully. Alright, we got a Jenner. That Jenner would actually be a nice scout for us. Clan Jenners are very nice. They are nothing like their brother. Their older brother. So let's see if we can get some clan mechs. Our goal, since we're going to start on Sunday, is to get most of our since we're going to do a fresh start on Sunday, our goal is to enjoy Shark Week.
Receiving you.
And hopefully get our Mech Bay mostly full of clan mechs before we do our fresh start on Sunday. Oh, these clan mechs are hard to hit. Hard to hit. Probably best bet is to go for the Grindle here.
Roger that.
So the challenge of this map is they come at you from 3 sides, including there's usually a pretty sizable force that comes from the hill on the other side of the base. So we really have to relocate and reorient towards that threat. Ooh, these are some lousy hit percent chances. Ooh, these are pretty bad. We'll go for the adder. Oh! I hit the Nova! Did I get a head hit on that Nova? That was crazy. Wasn't even shooting for that Nova. That must have been a head hit for it to go down that quickly. There's the Locust. Even the clan Locust.
What do you need?
Is night and day compared to the regular Locust. It's pretty cool. I mean, even IMG has to give respect to a clan Locust. It's pretty good.
Acknowledged.
All right, let's support our engineers as they try to fight through. Give us support. Now, let's see if we can get a tag on this Locust so the rest of our mechs can hit it. Nope, we missed. We hit with everything else, but we missed with the tag. Go figure. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're doing Clan Week this week because we anticipate that we're going to do a fresh start on Sunday with the release of quads into this mod. So, usually the last week of a playthrough, I will go to clan space and kick some clan butt. I don't do this normally before a fresh start, or too early in my campaign, I should say, because I find that if I get too much clan stuff too early, it takes the fun away from the game. Oh, Simmons, what did you do with your latest usage of points? Did you give him a salad to eat?
I'm
The
here.
good thing is his mom came by and took him shopping, apparently, and he now has plenty of salads. Apparently, someone told him, or told his mom, that he needed salads for some challenges because she came over and shopped for him, and guess what she got him? Yep, salads, which I find hilarious. Alright, let's do a precision strike here. On the Jenner.
Firing all weapons.
Yep, a Southwest salad. Haha. So he mentioned
Like
last
that
night
shot.
that he had a Southwest salad. So he has a Southwest salad available. So he'll probably get that out of the way today. Probably not necessarily this morning. Incidentally, this morning, this afternoon, I'm really gonna try to have a second stream, a bonus stream this afternoon. It's going to depend on how things go with work. But I'd like to get an extra BTA stream in this afternoon at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I normally don't stream this in the afternoon because that is when Bloody Dove streams this game. And I don't like to stream against the guy who brings us this great game. So, assuming work is manageable,
Standing by.
I'll be doing a bonus stream this afternoon. It's kind of written in
Moving
pencil. I hate to do that, but unfortunately, stuff happens with work sometimes, and I just can't always know 100% if I'm going to be able to do the extra stream. All right, let's hit that Grendel. Nice hits on the Grendel there. Structural. So I'm going to do a fresh start with the quad release. I don't believe IMG is going to do that. So we'll see what happens there.
Awaiting orders.
But we're obviously very excited about the potential for a nice fresh start of BTA. Right, Thomas. So that's why I'm doing an extra stream. I do extra streams for BTA. I try to do them on Tuesdays and Thursday nights because those are the nights that he does not do Battletech Advanced. You did a fresh start yesterday? Well, okay. I would have waited till the quads personally, but obviously that's up to you. Yeah, quads are heavy and assault. Yeah, I know. But there's more in that update than just the quads.
Scored a critical hit.
There's the improved waypoints.
Waiting for orders.
And, you know, there's probably going to be a couple extra things as well. So that's why I'm doing the fresh start. Not necessarily just because of the quads, but usually when he has a significant update, which is going to be in this situation, there's usually a pretty significant
Confirmed.
bunch of items in addition to the quads. Yeah, it'll take time to build the quads.
Inflicted some
No
heavy damage.
doubt about it.
Good to go.
And you know, I don't think quads are going to be that huge of a thing. Ooh. Hey, Darker Design, I am so happy that you got your
Roger that.
game going. Are you signed up for our Discord yet? I would really urge you to sign up for our Discord so we can help you through your first playthrough. Oh, he tested manual drop yesterday. So what is manual drop? Is that where you select where you get dropped? Because that would be another cool reason for a restart. Because that is something I've been wanting forever. Let's keep that locust
Locked
busy
on
here.
target.
Oh, I hit our own vehicle.
Inflicted some hit.
All right. Well, Thomas, please check out our Discord. We've got a lot of stuff going on there. In addition to BTA, we have MechWarrior 5. We have our tabletop group. We have links to Battletech lore, if that's something you're interested in getting into. There's a wide range of stuff on our Discord.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Yeah, it probably won't be that will probably be in a couple weeks if he's just testing it now, Thomas. Unless it goes flawless. If it goes flawless, he might throw it in, so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if he throws it in if it looks like everything else is going successfully. I can speak, really, I can. Alright, let's see if we can...
Affirmative.
There we go, good hits on that locust.
Yeah, critical hit. We can do this. Let's go.
I'm actually, Simmons, I'm actually thinking about picking that game up and streaming it myself. You could select individual mech drop points. Okay, that has some cool benefits. I haven't played that in Rogue Tech Chomsuki because I haven't played Rogue Tech in quite some time. I got really turned off on Rogue Tech, so it'll be cool to try out. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I really enjoyed some things. There's not balance. I don't think that's true. I think darker design, you're going to see more balance in the campaign than you're going to see it in BattleTech Advanced. I have to tell you. Now, BattleTech Advanced gives you more reasons to use lighter mechs than in regular BattleTech, but you know, we're outnumbered on a regular basis in BattleTech Advanced, so don't expect that to change with the mod. Ooh, enemy's doing damage to itself. Makes things easier for us.
Onward.
Alright, let's do a precision strike on this Grendel. There's still enough of it left that we could get 3 parts.
Got it, Commander.
With a headshot here. Come on. Yeah, that is not a headshot.
Are there none who can stand before me?
So definitely darker design. I am so excited that you got your computer working. I know you're really going to love BattleTech Advanced once we get there. Especially after Saturday, because we're going to have quads in BattleTech Advanced. So you're actually going to be starting it at just the right time. Now, don't rush through your regular playthrough, but your vanilla playthrough, but trust me, you're coming into BattleTech Advanced at a great time. There's a lot of stuff coming down the pike. You know, we're coming up on 3 years for this game. Another thing I'm going to put up as a challenge, after we have our
Commander.
Our fresh start challenge, is I'm going to put up the ability to use your channel points to get me to have a 12-hour marathon on the anniversary of BattleTech's release, which is coming up in April. So I'm really hoping you guys will put your channel points to that, because I think it would be a lot of fun to have a marathon on the anniversary of BattleTech. Yeah, darker design. Was that one of the campaign missions, or was that just a general mission? If you give me that information, that will help me understand why you got such a heavy drop. That sounds to me like it was a campaign mission, and those are generally harder by design in BattleTech. There are some campaign missions that took me 5 or 6 tries to succeed in.
Ready for orders.
That's not that unusual for the campaign missions. If that was a regular mission, that just seems like you've got some really bad RNG. So, yeah, so we're really excited about hopefully getting quads as early as Saturday. What else is going on? We have our tabletop drop on Saturday. We're going to have
Yes, Commander.
stream number 2 of our tabletop series, where we play Mega Mech, which is a digital representation of tabletop for your entertainment. So please consider watching that on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Time on every Saturday going forward. We're going to be playing some digital tabletop with a group of 6 members of our Discord.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll have a fresh start on Sunday. That will be a lot of fun. So we got a lot of things cooking right now. So it's a good time on our channel for sure. And it's a good time to be involved with Battletech Advance, because we have all this stuff coming down the pipe.
Want some more?
I want to encourage everyone to be involved in the chat. So if you have any questions about this mod, about this game,
eyes on hostile
about how to install it, about Battletech lore, anything related to Battletech,
there's work to do.
Please drop. Alright, so we've got the enemy reinforcements that are going to come down the other side of that hill. There they are, they're coming. So we're going to have to move at least a fair amount of our forces down. Otherwise, they'll just destroy our base from that hill.
Yep.
So let's get some mechs in on this new enemy force. See what we're up against. Shouldn't be anything too crazy because it's only a 2.5 skull. Let's see, we got a Viper, a Jenner, another Jenner, and a Hunchback 2C. A Hunchback 2C is actually a really nice piece of salvage. The Hunchback 2C has... oh, this isn't the Hunchback I thought it was. But it does have heavy, large lasers. This thing is actually a beast. That's actually better than the one that I was expecting. So let's actually... let's try to get a tag on this piranha.
I'm taking the shot.
While we can. Okay, those piranhas are really hard to hit. So we want to get a tag on those. So once again, this is Clan Week. This is the 1 week of our playthrough where we will play clans exclusively before I do a restart. And the reason I do that is whenever I've gone into clan space too early, it makes things too easy. If you take an experienced player and add clan tech, then it just becomes much less of a challenge. So I usually wait until I'm about to do a restart to go in and fight the clans. Don't take that to mean I don't enjoy kicking clan butt. I do. It's really just in an effort to make the stream as watchable as possible, I avoid just overloading with clan tech, because then it becomes very much one-sided fights every time. And I like to balance my playthrough with the difficulty of a level, so or a mission. So I don't just drop all assaults and then call it a day. I could do that, but it wouldn't be a lot of fun.
I will be done.
Alright. We've got to start repositioning some of our faster mechs up the hill, so we can start going after this new force that just dropped, especially that Hunchback. This Hunchback here, where'd that Hunchback go? There it is, it's right back here, it's just outside of range. I would love to get some of that Hunchback. Let's see, Jenner, Viper. Ooh, these hit percentages are pretty lousy. Let's save our Gauss rifle. glitch is kind of ridiculous. What do you mean by glitch is ridiculous, Darker Design? I haven't used glitch in quite... Do you mean glitch is overpowered? Because I do kind of remember glitch being very powerful as a pilot. Or are you just referring to her as being annoying? Because she's both very powerful and annoying. It's kind of interesting when you play vanilla BattleTech, you get very attached to the base mech warriors that you're given. But when you play BattleTech Advanced, it's like, they're okay. Oh yeah, so she does have. So glitch has the called shot bonus, which is very overpowered in BattleTech, vanilla BattleTech. The called shot is ridiculously overpowered. So if you put glitch in a Marauder in particular, because the Marauder is the best sniper build in vanilla BattleTech,
Yeah.
you will be amazed at how many headshots you get. So if you don't have her in a Marauder, try putting her in a Marauder and you are going to be shocked about how overpowered she is. I do remember that now. Alright, so we got the Hunchback here. Let's do a precision strike. I want to be working on the head of this Hunchback because that is really nice salvage. All those heavy large lasers.
Reporting.
Good headshot on that Hunchback. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad, an Annihilator. But really, if you put her in a Marauder, you're actually going to get more kills with the headshot. Because the Marauder has a quirk that makes it an amazing sniper build. So when you add that, if you combine the Marauder plus glitch, you get an unreal combination. So that would be my suggestion. If you really want to make the most of glitch in the base game, put her in a Marauder. Put one of your other pilots in that Annihilator and just let her lean in hard to yeah, the called shot bonus, Thomas, I think that's what you're referring to, what was nerfed. It wasn't completely reduced, but it's definitely nerfed in BTA. The Marauder is still a really nice sniper, which is what I use it for that reason. That's one of the Jenners.
We can do this. Let's go.
We can do this. Let's go. So, Darker, I'm really excited about you, because I know you're very passionate about BattleTech.
On the move.
And to see you playing BattleTech Advanced is going to make me very happy. So, when you're ready to get started, Darker, I would reach out to me via the Discord, and I can actually, we can get into a chat, and I can help you set up your first playthrough. There's a lot of choices when you're setting up your first BattleTech Advanced playthrough, and I will set you up to succeed. If we could take it, and it would only take about 10 minutes of our time, I could hop into a channel with you, and we could talk through setting up your settings for BTA. So I would encourage you to reach out to me, and we could set that up when you're ready. Because the early settings that you set up for BTA go a long way towards your success and avoiding frustration. Because if you don't pick the right options, you're going to get frustrated. And I don't want that. And I don't think anybody wants that. Oh no, absolutely, Darker. We could set up a day, and it'll only take us like 15 minutes for me to. You can share your screen on Discord, and we could talk through your options. And I can also help you set up your first lance of mechs as well. Because there's some tricks that you can use to make the most of your first mechs that you're given.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, Thomas can do it as well. But there's little tricks that you can do to make the most of the mechs that you are given in your first playthrough. So I'm happy to help with all that. And Thomas will,
Tell me
and
what to shoot.
pretty much anybody on our chat room, in our Discord, would probably be in a good place to help you set up your first playthrough. Our Discord is very inclusive and friendly, and you know, I obviously you want to look at the Discord setup for this game mod, which is BTA 3062. But if you want some individual attention, if you want some people who, because that chat room can be pretty busy. So if you want a nice quality chat room experience, please consider stopping by.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Yeah, that's really good point, Thomas. Early on, and I think anybody who's played BTA will confirm this for you, it's not unusual for you to do a couple restarts as you're getting comfortable with BattleTech Advanced. Don't feel like you can't.
Fire.
Because there's a really tough learning curve between regular
Tango down.
vanilla BattleTech and BTA. So Goggles is a great example. He's also available on our Discord. He got very frustrated in the beginning, but now he loves this game. So you have to accept that in the beginning it's going to be a little challenging. So what I could do, or anybody else can do, can help you with your settings for your fresh start, or your start, to minimize that frustration that you feel. So happy to do that. Especially for you, Darker. I know you've been working really hard to get this game playing on your laptop. You know, there's a lot of people who would have just said, I just can't get it to work. Forget it. But congratulations on sticking to it, and it'll be well worth the time. Besides, what else are we going to do right now? Am I right? There's just not that much we can do. And sadly, the game market is pretty barren right now. You know, I know I say this a lot, but I remembered, you know, just this time last year, I would have to really spend a lot of time thinking and researching which game I wanted to buy that month. And now I look at the available games and I'm like, yeah, none of these look that great.
On my way.
All right, let's see if we can get ourselves that Hunchback right now. That would be a nice mech. Not only because it's a solid mech of its own right, but those heavy, large lasers would come in handy for multiple mechs. So let's see if we can't get a headshot in. Rid of one of those ER medium lasers.
May I interest you in some melting armor?
There we go. We got ourselves
Tango down.
Clan Hunchback. Very nice. Very nice, folks. That's a good outcome.
hate these guys. Waiting for orders.
Alright. Keep rolling, see if we can get some more mech parts. Alright, we got a Viper. It's not a bad Viper, actually. Pretty solid. Let's go for the head on that Viper. You know, keep in mind with the clan, it's not just the mechs. So by getting a headshot on this Viper, not only do I put the Viper in play for components, but I get all of those clan parts available as well for salvage. So headshots, I'm much more likely to headshot mechs that I don't necessarily want when I'm fighting the clans, because I want as many clan parts as I can, or components as well. We got this mission pretty much in hand. Things are going pretty smoothly, which means things are destined to go off the rails any second now. We got these vehicles to deal with. Let's get some swarm out there. Since we got multiple targets close to each other.
Locking on target.
It's a good opportunity to use some swarm. There we go. Took out a target that wasn't even our target there.
Yeah, Commander.
That's why swarm can be really useful. When you have a bunch of enemies clustered together, swarm is your best friend. There we go. Good vehicle destroy there. Want to remind everybody, if you're just joining the stream, we're going to have a fresh start as soon as we get the quad update, which is probably Saturday. With that in mind, you can use your channel points to decide where I start my next playthrough. So if you click on the bubble below send a message that's labeled Alpha Strikes, there's a banner, if you click on that, there's a banner on the top that allows you to use your channel points towards determining where we start our next playthrough. So if that interests you, please use those channel points. We're going to be doing our fresh start on Sunday, so hopefully we'll have enough interest in that challenge to make my next start team goal. Do you want me to start in clan space? Do you want me to start with battle armor? Do you want me to start in pirate space? Do you want me to start in the periphery?
Waiting on you, Commander.
My start is in your hands.
Got it.
So use those channel points towards our goal, and then we'll have a vote in Discord about where my adventures will start. Let's see, get rid of that heavy tank.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys. My flamer is empty.
Okay, there we go. There goes that tank. We've got this mission pretty much squared away here. It's going to be all about maximizing salvage here.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yeah?
Let's go for melee here. take the evasion away
Heading
from
out.
this Jenner, and we might take out one of
Targeting
his
for
legs.
physical attack.
Ah, he went after the wrong leg. Come on, get a follow-up hit on that leg. Yes! Alright, there goes that leg on that Jenner.
Badass.
I'm receiving you. On my way. Double time.
Let's try to maximize
Feel
salvage
my
on
wrath.
this Jenner. There we go.
Farewell, sweet prince.
Aw, we should have gotten more parts out of that than we did.
Orders.
No. I don't want to do a kick because this is our night gear and they
Roger.
have that the clan mechs have that negative melee quirk, so we definitely don't want to go for melee here. Let's do a precision strike. Go for the head again. It's more about the clan components than the actual mech components on a Viper. Trying to maximize salvage of sweet clan parts. Hey, we got an ejection. Very nice. We should have gotten 3 parts of that Viper. You know, also those clan mechs, even the small ones, go for a small fortune in the inner sphere. So if we haul those back
Yes,
to the
Commander.
inner sphere, we'll make a ton of money. Nice. Nice hits on that swarm salvo.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Orders?
Alright, looks like we're gonna finish this one off early,
I copy.
which is always good for a defense mission if we can push through the opposition early. Good morning, Askewed One.
What do you need?
Hey, Askewed One, you're always looking for a new thing to use your channel points on.
I copy.
We now have the challenge where you can use your channel points to decide on Discord what we're going to do with my next playthrough, which will probably start on Sunday, assuming that the quad drop happens on Sunday.
Firing on target.
Thank you, Steve One. I know you like to have a reason to use your channel points. So there you go.
I hear ya.
Hoping we get enough people interested in that challenge between now and Sunday that we can have a vote in Discord about how we are going to start our new playthrough. Hey Andre, thanks for joining. Let's see. Yeah, I know Bloody Doves was doing the manual deployment. I think that's really cool. I don't know if that's going to be in the next update. It really depends. If Bloody Doves has good success today, Wednesday, and Thursday, then there's a good chance that he'll throw that into the next update. It depends on how many bugs he experiences while he tests everything. Which is what I love, is the fact that Bloody Doves does lots of testing before he just throws stuff out into the mod. I really respect that, because it really means that we don't end up with a lot of junk. Let's see. Take the Nova parts here. Yeah, let's see what else we get. Alright, so we got a Hunchback, 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 which means we can put that Hunchback together. Nova, 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 Viper, and ooh, Micropulse. I love Micropulses. XLs, double heat sinks. Oh, so it caused crashes for him. So that tells me if it causes crashes, he's probably not going to release it in the next update until he tests it a bunch. Yeah, sometimes you get dropped in horrible places. Now, I'm assuming when you do the drop, it just shows you your primary objective. It doesn't tell you where enemy reinforcements are or anything like that. So you're still going to be taking your best guess as to where you want to drop. But I really see it being a positive for certain missions like recovery. Yes, Andre, he has a lot of things that he's testing right now. It's not going to be released until probably Saturday. That's my understanding, is maybe Saturday we'll get the new release. Okay, so we got some new toys. We love our new clan toys. This is why I don't do clan too early on in my playthroughs, because it's so much fun that it becomes overpowering.
The asked for is cleared for fighting.
Okay, the Hunchback 2C mounts smaller weaponry, are frequently referred to as the swayback. The Crusader variant uses 4 heavy large lasers that quickly cause a debilitating heat-induced shutdown. As secondary weapons, it includes 2 medium pulse lasers. Okay. So when you read those descriptions, it helps you figure out ways that you can make your mech better. So let me explain. Okay, so we've got these heavy large lasers. We know that heat is an issue, right? So what we can do, first of all, we're taking out jump jets. That's going to free up some tonnage and some pod space. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out these medium pulses, because we know heat is an issue. So we're going to take out the medium pulses, and we're going to put in regular ER medium lasers, not even clan ER medium lasers. Those will do just fine. Now we've got to think of how we can put some cooling into this bad boy. Have internally available for cooling. I could put in proto double heat sinks. Let's see, we can also put in e-cooling 2. Okay. Spec has too many internal heat sinks. No, I can't. Too many internal heat sinks. So I could do e-cooling +1. So see if that'll let me do that. Has too many. Alright, I can't. Alright, so we can't do e-cooling plus on this mech. Alright, so what can we do to make this mech more viable? Okay, so we can actually switch to proto double heat sinks, assuming I have enough. Let's see. Prototype double heat sinks. I do have enough. Alright, so we're going to take off these heat sinks. And we're going to switch to proto, because proto will allow us to actually put more heat sinks on this mech and make it much more viable. So let's do that. We'll take off the clan double heat sink, which is good because I need that for other mechs anyways. Okay, so heatsink kit proto, put that in there. And what that's going to allow us to do is put in a lot more heat sinks. So let's do that. Alright. I wouldn't want to, well, let's put as many of these in the legs as we can. I want to try to avoid putting these in the arms. Okay, prototype double, prototype double. How's our heat sinking now? Still only 102. Okay, let's put some more in. Prototype double, prototype double. Why? Okay, slowly going up. There's just so much heat in this mech. Let's see. Oh, heatsink double plan. I gotta take these out. Those cannot be there, which is good. Put heatsink proto, heatsink proto, heatsink proto. I don't want to put these in the arms because then we'll probably lose them. Sink. Is that it for all my protos? Alright, so what's that heat efficiency get us to now? 120. Still rough. I wish we had a heat sink, or a heat bank would come in really handy here, or an exchanger. Don't have one. We're just gonna have to make good with what we have here. We can put a melee gyro in, because this guy has pretty solid melee actually. So we're gonna have heavy large lasers. Our heat is obviously going to be a problem with this mech, but not too much more we could do about it. So let's maximize our salvage. We're definitely going to put an energy pilot in this mech, because that will help a little bit. Alright. That'll be ready in 5 days. Good lord, that thing doesn't know anything but heat. Yes.
Shouldn't
so,
be too hard.
The mech was designed to give Somali units a really strong punch before they commit suicide. Yeah, I know. If I had an exchanger, I would use it. Skewed one, you are correct. But we don't have one, so we're just going to have to get by with what we have. Alright, so that's going to be ready in 5 days. We don't have any other missions on this planet, so we're going to have to travel. Before I do that, do I have anything I need to sell? Because Clan Wolf is going to get really annoyed with me before too long, and they're not going to let me sell them anything. So we should probably sell some stuff now, just to make sure we have plenty of Kizash. Sell a couple extra heat sinks here. Keep two of everything usually is more than sufficient for your heat sinks, or for your cores. I like to keep 2 of everything. Anything more than that is a waste of valuable seed bills. Let's do that. Equaling +2. I don't think I need 21 of those. Let's keep 4 of those. Regular heat sinks, so I don't think I need 40 of those anymore. Sell those off. Even double heat sinks non-clan, I probably don't need too many of those anymore. Let's save 11 or 12. Okay. Alright, so that gives us plenty of money. So let's find ourselves another clan wolf planet to attack. Alright. So we want 3 skull or above, which really makes it about a 6 skull mission, because generally speaking, I feel like the clans add 3 skulls to your missions on average. So when you're thinking about clans, you have to add between 2 and 3 skulls per mission based on what they tell you. Let's increase our morale. No problem. We got plenty of sea bills. Really excited about a fresh start, hopefully on Sunday. It's a great day for a fresh start because that means I could probably do a long stream, probably 3 or 4 hours on a fresh start. So I'm excited about that.
Order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Training module is complete.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Oh, Darius, you're always so dour. Yeah, I don't want... You put Wolfbanes into an atlas? Do you know something about new things on the next update? Well, Andre, why don't you tell me what you know, and then I'll add in extra stuff that you may not know. I have not been able to see Bloody Dove's streams as much, so a lot of it I'm getting secondhand because he streams during work for me, so it's very hard for me to watch his streams as much as I like to.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Alright, we are in Ginsburg. Huzzah. Alright, let's see if engineering has anything. It's an SRM 34 boat with a couple of lasers. Wow. That sounds like a lot of fun, my friend. SRM. Let's see. SRM 34. Only thing better would be SRM 34 Streaks. Now that would be nice. That would be fun. See, I don't know if I want to spend any more money on the Argo right now, since we're going to be doing a fresh start later, and staying in clan space is very expensive. I'm probably going to save my money. And let's find ourselves a mission. We got about an hour to play. So we got luxury accommodations, which is a recovery mission. We have capture base. We have a vendetta. All right, so we have plunder, which is a capture base. So what I'd like to do is open this up to the stream. Do you want to see a recovery mission, a capture base mission, or an assassinate mission, or another capture base mission? Because I probably only have enough time for maybe 1 or 2 missions, depending on how long these take. So let me know. I've gotten a vote. I've gotten a vote for assassination. If I get a second vote for assassination, I'm gonna launch. So tell me what you want. What you really, really want. Yes, I just did a Britney Spears song. This is what happens when you guys don't talk in chat. All right, go to assassinate. Okay, we're going with assassinate. Hey, Big Fluffy, good to see you. Looking forward to having Big Fluffy in our playthrough. All right, so let's see. We got a 3.5 skull mission. We've got our new Hunchback. I want to play that new Hunchback, and I feel like the monster is a little overpowered for this mission. So let's take the monster out. Now what we want to do is we want to have our energy pilot in the Hunchback to make it much more survivable with that heat. So we're going to take our new Hunchback, King Crab, Stalker, our artillery wagon, sniper, night gear, and our scout. Should I take the summoner? No, I really like the night gear because that gives me more headshots. So let's stick with that. Alright, so we're going to take our new Hunchback out for a test drive. This is not your mama's Hunchback, let me tell you. And this assassination mission is brought to you by coffee. That's right, coffee. When you're ready to do a marathon of BTA, what do you need to make it survivable? Warm coffee. So this drop is sponsored by coffee. Incidentally, if any particular brand of coffee would like to sponsor this stream, let me know. We are very open to sponsorship options. Even if your name is literally crap coffee, we will be saying this assassination drop is brought to you by crap coffee for all your needs. It's just as good coming out as it is coming in. That's crap coffee. Hey, I'm a whore. Don't think that I'm not.
Command interface initiated.
Please check out our Discord, and if you're new to watching our streams, if you give us a follow, you're entered into our monthly Funko Pop giveaway. If you like Funko Pops, or if you just like free stuff, it's an opportunity. All you have to do is give us a follow, and you'll be entered in to win.
The snow reminds me of my childhood. I hated my childhood.
Are you not a fan of Maxwell House? Cambria also has its own brand of coffee before I did. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't care if it's Satan's Coffee Brew. If they want to pay us, they will become the official coffee of Commando Gaming. I have no shame. Alright, we got a Black Lantern. Ooh, another Hunchback. Just like the one that we just put together. So we know this Hunchback has a lot of firepower, so we should probably get this thing off the field. Alright, so let's try to hit this Hunchback before it can
Here we go.
give us too much headache. Oh, that's the Ultra AC-20 Hunchback. Okay, so this is the Hunchback I thought we were getting before, which puts me in a tough spot because I would like to get that Hunchback.
Moving out.
But I don't want it hanging around enough to cause us trouble. Alright, so as you can see, this mech is already overheating. with these heavy, large lasers. Let's go with a shot to the back on this
You're
Black
not gonna
Lantern.
like this.
Ouch. That's a lot of firepower and a lot of heat.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
I don't
here.
know what Coheed and Cambria is, so you guys will have to explain it to me. Like I say,
Move.
explain it to me like I'm a 3-year-old. Oh, and this is an open request. If anybody knows how to set up multiplayer servers for Megamech, please reach out to me, because there's been a request that we try to set that up for our playthrough, but it's incredibly complicated. Let's see. Oh, they're a brand, but why is there a snarky comment? So Andre, I still find assault mechs very challenging. So
Got it, Commander.
because one of the beauties of BattleTech is as your tonnage goes up, your challenge level goes up. So I never feel like it's too easy. The only time I feel like it's too easy is if I get a bunch of clan technology too early, then it gets too easy. I have not tried those. I would tell you which coffee I drink, but I'm still waiting for a sponsorship. So, whoever sponsors us is going to be the coffee of my choice. Let me tell you. Coffee. Because in the middle of the day, when you need to clear things out, you should have had
me a
some coffee
real
in the
mech
morning.
warrior.
That's all I'm going to say. You want to complete 2 skull missions just to get the C-bills? Well, that is a option, Andre. But personally, I hardly ever take the cash. Ooh, hard hit on our hunchback there. Ooh. Ow. Oh no, we lost
My
one of our heavy
armor's
large
melting
lasers
off.
already.
Ready for orders.
Alright, that's why that hunchback needs to go away. Let's make that hunchback go away. That hunchback is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Come on, hopefully we'll hit the head here. Come on. Hit the head, hit the head, hit the head. That's the bad thing about that hunchback. Any of the clan inner sphere versions that have been upgraded, are so fragile. Alright. There goes that hunchback. So that hunchback is
weapons,
not
Commander?
really ideal for us. It's not very ideal at all. I should have built the hunchback and then...
Losing friendlies.
Yep, there it goes. That hunchback is too fragile, both
Reporting.
with heat and with the fact that it has pretty thin armor. So yeah, that was painful right there.
Certainly.
Let's try to keep this night gear at a distance here with some fast cam. Yeah, it's too slow too, I know. I was just intoxicated by the firepower of that thing, but yeah, it's kind of a glass cannon. A slow glass cannon, so that's okay.
Receiving you.
Hey, you know what? We're just having some fun before our restart.
On my way.
Incidentally, those of you who have just joined us, yes, I know I'm pimping this hard because we only have a couple days to earn the money, the channel points for it. But if you're interested, you can put your channel points towards choosing how we move forward with our next playthrough, which will probably start on
Taking a
Sunday,
shot.
assuming that the quad drop happens on Sunday. So if you want to decide where I start my next BTA campaign, which will probably be Sunday, please put your channel points towards that goal. And then we'll have a vote in Discord to determine exactly what we do.
Attacking from position.
Thanks, Big Fluffy. Appreciate the channel points towards our goal. I'm going to be doing a fresh start with the quad update. IMG is not going to be doing a fresh start. So that way you could see the quad update from both angles. I could say we planned it that way, but we didn't. It's just IMG is not ready to do a restart. So.
Firing.
Alright, community challenge, 25% complete already. Thank you guys. If we do that every day, we'll easily get to our goal. Which I think would be a lot of fun. Alright, we're going to push up our
On my way.
Marauder here because I want to go for a headshot on this Hunchback. This Hunchback 2C is actually much more viable because it has much more armor than the other one that we had before. There we go. Headshot. Come on, give us 4 parts. 4 parts.
One less target.
Yay, 4 parts. So we're going to have a Hunchback to replace our Hunchback. Yeah, the quads are heavy in assaults. So, but that's not the only thing in the update, just to clarify. So there's actually several cool things that are going to be in this update, including the ability to use waypoints for your mechs, so you can have them actually move around fire, move around mines. Instead of having them blindly move in a straight line, you can actually determine the route that they take when they move, which is pretty significant. That's a very nice upgrade in addition to the quads. Whenever there's a major update to this mod, and I think the quad update is going to be pretty significant, I like to do a fresh restart. So everybody can see all the changes from light, heavy, medium, heavy, and assault as far as tonnage. When they make significant upgrades to this mod, in truth, it impacts every aspect of the game. So why not do a fresh start when we have a significant update of the game? I firmly believe that, and I enjoy playing the light and medium levels of this mod the most, to be honest with you. So I'm happy to get back into lights and mediums because I find that the most challenging and fun part of the game, to be honest with you. It's not like regular BattleTech, vanilla BattleTech, where it's like, okay, mediums, you do lights for like a second, and then it's mediums for a while, and then heavies, and then all you do is just put in more and more tonnage. It doesn't work that way with BTA.
Lots of armor.
Every mech has a role in BTA. Yeah, Big Fluffy, I agree with that. Assaults are too slow. Unless you modify them not to be slow. But then you basically have the firepower of a heavy if you modify an assault to be fast. So you might as well just stick with heavies. I don't disagree with you. Alright, let's okay, Stalker.
I understand.
Planner. Night gear. Alright, let's keep hitting this night gear with fast cam.
Unloading a full salvo.
If he wants to move around, he's going to pay the price. That's a really good point, Big Fluffy. I don't disagree with you.
I'm ready for orders.
Because by the time you modify an
Move into
assault to
position.
be fast enough, last playthrough I only used one assault, your sniper king crab. That's a nice reason to use an assault. I mean, assaults as fire support really work. So for example, in this playthrough I'm using my Mackie here as fire support with artillery, and it rocks.
Target's taken a critical
You're
hit.
thinking about making a hunchback lance. That sounds fun. That definitely sounds like fun.
Move order received.
Oh, King Crab, what are you gonna do? Oh, you got a backstabbing ability on this Huntsman. Huntsman, it was nice knowing ya. This is not gonna go well for our Huntsman.
On enemy.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Hostile removed.
I love it when you kill a mech and it still keeps showing damage.
Hell yeah.
Because you're breaking part after part after part. You know, it's kind of sad because I hate to see salvage go to waste, but it is funny. Ooh, he is a problem.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
I get a tag on that night gear. That's good salvage.
Waiting for orders. Got it, Commander.
Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves a night gear here. Can't tell you how much I love the Marauder as a sniper build. It's lovely. Nice headshot. Nice headshot there.
Standing by.
Alright, we can do another headshot here. Because the night gear has a targeting computer. So let's see if we can finish off this black night gear here.
Roger that.
Come on, just a shot to the head. No! I would have thought that would have done it.
Yes, Commander.
I was all excited for nothing.
Location acknowledged.
Save our fast cam. I don't want to destroy that. Even though the, let's do some swarm. I know we have a better hit chance on that night gear, but I want to try to salvage that night gear if we can.
Scored a
Nice
critical
hit on
hit.
that Black Lantern.
Not much armor left in that location.
Commander?
Commander, was that a question? Did you hear
Coordinates
that? She's like,
received.
Commander? That didn't sound like a very
Aye,
confident
aye.
mech warrior. Come on. Come on, Night
Critical
Gear,
hit.
eject.
Watch those heat levels.
You know you want to eject.
Damage minimal.
Watch the flank. Watch the flank.
Ooh, Summoner. You dirty boy going for the rear armor. Or King Crab. Not cool.
Good to go.
Alright. Time for some revenge. King Crab's not too happy that somebody took a shot at his
Locked on.
backside. Yeah, Summoner, that's what happens.
Reporting critical hit.
Armor's getting stripped off.
Ooh, that night gear overheated. That's nice.
Let's go.
Standing by.
Means we got some free shots at the head. Alright, let's see what else we're up against here. So we got a Crockett. Let's see what else. Overheating. Let's see what else we're up against.
All right. Full speed. Acknowledged.
Ooh, nice kill shot on that Black Lantern.
Target destroyed.
Nice job, Manticore.
I'm being flanked.
Skewed 1, did you build out your race? I know we talked about that a couple days ago. I really do like the Wraith as a scout. It's a solid combination of speed, armor, and firepower, in my opinion.
Orders? Acknowledged.
Alright, let's go for the head again on this Night Gear. I don't see why we wouldn't succeed here. He's only got 13 structure on his head. There we go. I think we're only going to get 3
Reporting
parts.
enemy
though.
battle mech down.
Yeah, 3 parts. Darn it, we took out the arm right before we hit the head. Otherwise it would have been 4 parts. What do we have? A Vapor Eagle.
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed.
Let's go for a headshot on the summoner here. Actually, let's just do center torso. Let's just put this guy out of his misery.
Roger. Give them everything
We
you
got better salvage on the available to us than a summoner. Royal Warhammer. Okay. That's a good candidate for a quick kill. To the center torso. Ooh, knockdown.
I'm hit. Ugh.
Oh, Manticore, you're fine. She's so dramatic. Alright, she might not be fine for longer. Much longer.
Awaiting orders. Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Got a Crockett. We got an assault. Inner sphere assault, but still an assault.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Oh, that's our primary target too. Nice. Alright, our primary target's not going anywhere unless he wants to walk through a bunch of mines.
Internal structure damage.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
With that Crockett.
Roger that.
With some heat.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we can start picking this Crockett apart now.
Affirmative.
Let's not rush over the hill because we've got that lance of reinforcements or ambushers that are coming up behind our target. So there's no reason to rush to the other side of the hill when we have our assassination target right in front of us. Ouch.
That
Come
hit
on,
something
Manticore.
important.
Don't die,
Aye, aye.
Manticore. Alright, Manticore, you need to head to the Argo early. Before we have to completely rebuild you.
Punching
Your
out.
mech. And you. Really, I care just as much about you as the mech.
Commander?
Well, maybe.
Moving to position.
Alright, let's start working on a headshot here on the Crockett.
Got it, Commander. Solid connection on that one.
Solid connection, but no head hit. Come on, Goggles, I expect better from you.
Waiting for orders.
Speaking of Goggles, I'm surprised
Location
his
confirmed.
namesake hasn't stopped by yet today. Alright, we got more headshots available, so let's take them.
Confirmed.
Head hit. There we go. Alright, so we got 4 mechs left against 5.
Reporting. As you wish.
Alright, we'll do some follow the leader here. Hopefully this won't kill him.
The target is confirmed.
I'll take some more headshots, but we could also get some head hits here. If we're lucky. Well, we got rid of a
Solid
lot of his
connection on
weapons.
Good to
Even if we
go.
didn't hit the head, we certainly did hit a lot of his weapons.
Move order received.
Save the... actually, we have plenty of Inferno.
Got it.
Inferno! When you want your mech
Reporting
salvage
critical
to
hit.
smell like burning flesh, use Inferno. But brought to you by Hellish Death, LLC.
Copy that. Engaging with target.
Ooh, alright. Finish clearing up or head to the evac LC, which always is right on the other side of the enemy. Have you ever noticed that 90% of the time the evac option is not really an evac option? That's something I would love to see, is if you could set up the evac point before the mission. That's even more valuable than the drop-off point. Because it always feels to me like the evac point is just not a good one 90% of the time. Alright, so let's see if we can push up. We're going to have to push up towards the enemy here, so let's do that.
Have
So
no
we
doubt
have vision.
it will
We're
be
going to
done.
have to push up.
Roger that.
You were discussing evac last night. Yeah, it can be frustrating because 90% of the time evac isn't really very helpful. All right, we got 3 enemy mechs out there. Yeah, that's true, darker design.
Yeah.
I think evac should be called It's a Trap. That's the It's a Trap option. Because when you push to an evac,
Location
you always
confirmed.
end up wishing that you
Rolling.
didn't push towards an evac, in my experience.
Confirmed.
You're better off just focusing on the best strategy to take out the enemy. Alright, we got 4 mechs up there. Doesn't look like it's a full lance. Oh wait, there's the 5th one. Yep. Alright, so we have 5 mechs to kill, and I have 11 minutes before I have to end the stream. Let's see if we can finish this one off.
Ready for orders.
I have a hard stop today. But the good news is, IMG should be on shortly.
Double time. Let's go.
If he's not already lurking. And he should be continuing on with another 2 hours of Battletech Advanced after me. I think he was planning on streaming today. Please keep in mind IMG is still recovering from his surgery. So
Double time.
sometimes
Let's go.
his schedule is going to be a little hit and miss. If he doesn't get enough sleep the night before, then obviously he's going to have to maybe stream later or maybe skip a day. So please be
Yes,
understanding about that. But I think he was planning on streaming today.
What's up, boss?
So he should be on, I would say, no later than
throttle.
7:45. So we might not be able to do a perfect handoff today
Aye, aye.
because I have a hard stop at 7:30 my time, which is 10:30 Eastern time.
Roger.
Let's see. Yeah, but it doesn't put the dropship. It puts the Leopard at risk. You know, I don't think the Leopard is worth more than any mech. Yeah, so the evac really should be reworked, in my opinion. You know, obviously we can't because Harebrained Schemes.
I'm ready.
Unless Bloody Doves finds a way to rework it, which he might do. I mean, he said we would never get quads, and now we're getting quads. So he might find a way to rework the evac point. But it's challenging when you can't really use. I never count on an evac as a viable option. I always assume that I'm going to have to clear out the enemy 100%. Yeah, I know the Leopard is a dropship, but it's not like it's not like we're dropping the Argo to pick up mechs, if you know what I mean. Like, usually the leopard is considered, in lore, is considered fairly disposable. It's not considered like a full-size dropship that is actually necessary to move your force around. The leopard is considered a light dropship for repositioning of troops. So it's I know that leopard is a dropship, but it's not the same as
I'm under heavy fire here.
a larger dropship, which is much, much, much more valuable. You know, like a Union class or a broadsword class. Any of those, yes, would be worth more than a lance. But a leopards are pretty available.
Reporting.
Sorry about that. Work call coming in before
Confirmed.
7:30. That's my life sometimes. All right, so we got, let's see, what do we have out here? Like I said, we got 6 minutes left. I'm probably not going to kill all these guys. We got a Night Gear, a Grendel, Royal, Werben, and a Royal Warhammer. So let's put some, it's a good opportunity to use some Swarm, because we have a lot of targets in the same general area. Seeing a Marauder with a destroyed leg chicken hop around is funny. Yeah, I mean,
Commander.
that is one of the biggest weaknesses by far for the
Let's move.
Marauder is its legs. Its legs are a significant weak point.
Engaging target.
So we should be able to get all these mechs with some heat. Those inner sphere free birthers.
Orders.
Taking some cheap shots with Inferno.
Going full throttle.
Clan hates it when you use those Infernos. And that's well founded because, you know, in the lore, one of the most effective ways that the Inner Sphere had of fighting the clans was actually to use insurgents with Inferno SRMs.
Don't like me at all.
I'm receiving you.
Using ambushes against clan mechs. That was one of the most efficient ways early on. That was one of the best ways that
Confirmed.
the Inner Sphere was able to slow down the clans through attrition by using Inferno SRMs in ambush mode. So that absolutely was a reason that ouch, that hurts. Ooh, center torso.
Ah, crap.
That's
That
not
shot went
good.
internal.
Oh no, Night Gear, hang in there. Hang in there, buddy. I'm gonna get you out.
I took a critical hit.
Clan, you don't fight fair and it makes us angry. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. Alright. I need to keep the Night Gear in the fight, so let's make it evasive, give it a little bit more distance. And we need to get some quick kills here. Alright, let's go for the head of this Royal Wyvern. Don't really care about salvage on
All
Wyvern,
weapon systems.
but let's get a quick kill.
Target neutralized.
Inner Sphere, have you really looked at the BS you put on the field? Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely true. If the Inner Sphere fought fair, I mean, they would have no chance. Because clan technology is so far ahead. IMG, are you lurking by any chance? I'm going to go off stream in about 3 minutes. So hopefully IMG is around. take over. If not,
Awaiting orders.
he should be around in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So just keep an eye out for a alert notification that IMG is streaming, and then you can come back to the channel for his stream.
Firing.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of
thanks
LRM.
for checking Skewed One. So I'm going to end my stream in 2 minutes,
Orders?
and then I'm sure IMG will be around later on this morning.
No shooting.
As
Just
you guys
running.
know, he is recovering from surgery, so we're going to be a little flexible with his
Copy that.
schedule for the next week or so, because sometimes it's really hard for him to get rest.
Yes, Commander.
So it might be harder for him to get up early for him on the West Coast,
Looking out.
than it normally would be. So bear with us on that.
Engaging target. Targets. Take.
Ooh, nice hit there. Nice hit on the night gear. And down he goes. I got about 2 more minutes. And then hopefully this afternoon I'll be back with a bonus stream, assuming I can get away from work at a reasonable time.
Standing by.
So it's going to be a likely bonus stream about 7 p.m. Eastern time. I like to do those on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I can, because
Here it
Bloody
comes.
Doves does not stream BTA on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ooh, that Vapor Eagle put himself in melee range. Don't know if that was a good idea.
Standing by.
We're gonna have to keep our night gear evasive here, because he's got damage to the center torso.
Firing. All weapons.
There we go, engine
One less
destroyed.
target.
We got 3 more targets. I think you can see that this mission is well in hand at this point. So I'm going to end my stream here. IMG should be on in the next 30 minutes or so. So just keep an eye out for his alert that he is streaming, and travel back to us. And hopefully I'll see you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time myself. If not, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for more BTA with me. Talk to you later. Thanks, Darker Design. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.